We are now in part 3 of this Parasha Vayetze, which means he went forth concerning Yaakov's challenge and his trials in his new life in the land of Laban, his uncle. Now there is no daddy, there is no mommy, no papa, no mama to protect him. He's no more in the tent of his father. He is alone, and he will have to be confronted with his own trouble. The trouble he did himself. He brought himself in this situation, not somebody else. Don't try to look at others. We don't need to look at others. We are the one who caused the problem in our life. So this problem will bring us in some kind of situation we don't even imagine before it happens. So this parasha is here to encourage us to see that there is another situation we don't know. But we know that if we are faithful to Elohim, this will bring us in a high place, in a place we cannot imagine before, in a place what Elohim wants us to be, at the side of Yeshua HaMashiach. And this is very important. So be encouraged, do not be discouraged, because if we knew all trouble that we come across our ways, we will give up. We are not able to carry it. But it's not us to carry that. It is Elohim who will carry us. Okay? So in this parasha, there is also wrong translation. I will give you one verse, and you will have to look in the parasha to see how it should be understood. Okay? In the chapter 28, verse 17, we read, when Yaakov woke up from his night, from his vision, he said, verse 16 for the context, Yaakov awake out of his sleep, and he said, surely Jehovah is in this place, and I knew it not. Now this verse, and he was afraid, and said, how dreadful is this place. This is not other but the house of Elohim, and this is the gate of heaven. I will not give now the interpretation. You will have to read that, because indeed this is not a very good translation. So I encourage you to read the parasha to see that we can have another interpretation. We give more sense to the verse. Now Yaakov wake up and he will keep going his journey. We are all in a journey. Okay? How long is your journey? My journey started very late. It started when I was above 40. For some of you, you may be 20, 25. Then, thanks Jehovah, you have a lot of time. Maybe you will have a long journey. But for me, I can tell you, this journey started more than 20 years ago. I didn't know anything. I was just blind. I just loved God. I didn't know anything until Jehovah himself began to teach me. And he used people to teach me. He used people to bring me so far. So I encourage you, don't be blind. Just trust Jehovah that he will bring the right person in your ways to help you. And even we can learn from wicked people, as we see in the situation of Yaakov. So don't think that wicked people will not bring you in the way of Elohim, because this is how it works. We are living in this world. We are not from this world, but we are living in this world. So we are confronted with the world. And the world is an instrument of refining Elohim's people, Elohim's children. And if you are a child of the living Elohim, then you will have to go through this fire. Because the purpose of the fire is to purify, to burn everything which is not good, in order that you come out as gold refined by fire. Okay, this is not my words, it's written in the Tanakh. So we have to understand that. And when we accept the situation, everything will become easy. I had a question, somebody asked, but how can we praise Elohim if we are in a bad situation and in struggle, in trouble, we are down? we are under pressure, we are even maybe we are depressed. Yes, I know there is not always an easy situation. Believe me, I speak out of experience. I have gone also through a situation. But we need to know that the carnal man will bring nothing. He will bring nothing. The carnal man in us just seek the easy way. The easy way to avoid trouble, to avoid problem. The carnal man is ready to compromise everything. But the spiritual man in us, the true I, the true man, this want to be connected to Elohim through Mashiach Yehoshua. And this is why we need to praise Jehovah even when we don't feel, we don't live by feeling, because it is written, the just shall live by his faith. Faith in Hebrew is not like we think in Christianity. Faith in Hebrew is emunah. Emunah, this means to trust, to rely on, to lay on, to hold on. Yeah, emunah, to hold on, to trust in the word, in Jehovah, because it is his word. It's not our word. It belongs to him. It belongs to him. He gave to us through Yeshua HaMashiach. So when we live by faith, we will put by side all trouble, and even when we don't understand, we will trust in him. It is written in Proverbs chapter 3, you can read it for yourself. Do not rely your own insight, your own understanding. Trust in Jehovah with all your heart. This is the principle. Oh, I know sometimes it's not easy, because the bombarding in our mind come and say, oh, you don't know this problem, I have the problem, I have that. Believe me, that we have all problems we cannot master. But the Elohim we serve, Yehovah Tsebaot, is greater than our problem. Like we will see in the Parasha with Jacob, all problems have a solution. Let the problem be in the hand of Elohim, and do not worry about that. Paul says, do not worry about anything, but with thanksgiving, present your request before Elohim. With thanksgiving. And what's happened? Then the peace of Elohim, which transcend all understanding, will keep your heart and mind through Mashiach Yehoshua. So you see, when we overcome, we are overcomer. We are born as overcomer through Mashiach Yehoshua. When we overcome, the result is the peace. And this is how you will know that you have reached the point of liberation, freedom. When you are in trouble, go on your knees and cry to him. Close your doors behind you, be alone, and cry out to him. And you will see, when you have reached this point, then the shalom, the peace from above, the shalom from above will come in your heart, and you will have no more depression. Okay? Jacob did that. He did that. He was a man of prayer. He was a man who knew Elohim, at least by the instruction of his father Isaac. He was raised in the Torah. Are you raised in the Torah? I was not raised in the Torah. I was raised and I grew up in sin. I was delivered by the only true Elohim, the only one who can deliver a man from his sin, Yeshua HaMashiach. It is through his son that I was set free from sin. So today I want to encourage you, study the word and learn in every parasha, as we read now, how to become a true child of the living Elohim, Elohim Chai, the Kadosh one of Israel, the Holy One of Israel, the only true Elohim. And you will see, this is your ways. Each of us has its own ways. We are all part of the same body. But Paul explained and said to us, he said that we are living stones, all part together of the same building. which is the Kehillah, the assembly of the Mashiach. Yeshua being the cornerstone. So I encourage you, do not compare yourself with others. Just be humble and understand that we all have a purpose in this building, a purpose to play, and we can only reach this goal if we, like Jacob, go through the challenge, take the time, no matter how long it will be, to go through our personal trials and challenge with thanksgiving and joy, to trust Jehovah, to put our emunah, our trust in Him, to see that at the end we will have the victory.